Hello, hello, I'm here. Hello, hello. I hear there's a raid. Hello, welcome in, Ashley Miami. Welcome in, Miami. Miami. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, gee, I guess my name's Ha0nk. I'm a bubblegum monster who moonlights as a clown. And today I'm doing some Live2D rigging, and then we're gonna be playing the newly released, but already deeply burning to my psyche platformer, You Are Peter Shorts. How's it going? How was Carmageddon? Is that like a racing game with a little bit of contact sport tied into it? That's what it sounds like. Also, hey everyone! Hey Great Clone! King Red Crab! Welcome in! How you doing? Did you have a good time with some ducks? Yeah? Nice. Also, hi Athena! Welcome in! Hello! How you doing? So I'm just gonna jump right in and show you guys what I've done off stream, because you know I had to do some stuff. You know, I'm incapable of waiting. I'm impatient, but it's all very minor stuff. So I was like, this is fine. So oh yes. Drink time. Don't mind if I do. Hold up. Delicious. I actually should be drinking more because it's getting warmer. And if you have a nice glass, a nice mug of chilled beverage, you know, it helps the gum from getting too melty. But yes, without further ado, observe, this is my megafauna cat girl. This is the progenitor cat girl. She's inspired by, like, late 80s, 90s anime, and the cat girls, what was present in it. And also, like, the kind of the meme that I've seen around a bit, where it's like, yes, the classical cat girls are the wilder parents to the modern day pug cat girls that have had like the noses bred out of them. So this is what she was inspired by. And yeah, so this morning I did some stuff that I was kind of mentioning last time, where I made sure that the hair blends in a lot better at the back here. And I also adjusted the hair a little bit on the head turn to move it a bit farther back, like on this side. And then when she turns to the other side, on the other side, a little bit more depth pushing there. And I also tweaked her mouth. I just wanted to see what it was like to try to be more true to form with making it look anime-ish, because like I feel like VTuber mouths have definitely diverged from anime mouths, so I'm trying to do something that looks a lot more classic, which means white, no insides, no tongue, no back. I don't think it looks too bad. I think I got a compromise where we still got the fangs, but we've also got that cartoony style. Also, oh yes, so while this is going on, I do have a game of Rusty's Retirement going. You can check out the rules with Rusty? Yeah, you can join, and there's a lot more detailed commands on how you can control your little bot in my About Me. What's our goals for today for the farm? So we've got some plants where it's like if you plant a certain amount, then you unlock future plants. So I try and keep an eye on that just to see how much we can unlock. And today we also have bees. And I want to get bees automated. Right now I need to go in and click them. Click the little hives. That's terrible. That's so much work. I don't see any way to automate that. So I guess that's going to be a learning experience. And also, maybe today we can get Slate's barn? Maybe we can get some little piggy wiggies? I don't know. How much is the barn? I gotta keep it in my mind. 3,000 biofuel, 10,000 spare parts. We're on our way. We've got like 1,600 biofuel and 2,400 spare parts. We're making the big bucks now. We're making the big bucks now. You like your cat girls look like cat girls. Now when I was younger, I used to be incredibly bothered by cat girls who have 4 sets of ears. You know, you got the ones on top, and then you got like the humanoid ones below. It deeply scarred my psyche, but then I learned to embrace camp and enjoy things because specifically they look kind of awkward and silly. And so my perspective on that has shifted. I no longer am angry by it. I am like, oh, how charming. She's got 4 ears. What a nice little freak. It always seemed weird, but all right, not gonna let it ruin my day. Wait, yeah. I have, my brain gets like really overheated over like art and aesthetic choices sometimes. It's like, oh, why would you do that? Oh, why would you do that? But like, I think learning to enjoy things for like camp cheesy value and like appreciating that stuff has really helped me with that. It's made me so much more appreciative of the sparkle dogs. The 2 sets, which ones do they put the earbuds into? I'd say you'd probably want to put the earbuds into your human ears so you can use the cat ears to detect more important sounds, like mice passing behind you or oncoming traffic. That's what I'd recommend. Plus, if you had like loud music playing directly into your cat ears, that would probably hurt. They're all sensitive and shit. If you had 4 ears, we'd hear in 6 dimensions. Believe it. Believe it. You could be some sort of super creature. Oh, that's my... It's just like having like an extra arm, you know? It's not gonna impair you in your day-to-day life. It's just gonna provide an extra opportunity. Yeah. All right, so today, I think it's finally time to give her 2 arms. I think, what was I saying? I was like, oh, we're gonna do the torso first. So unfortunately, this means I'm gonna have to shave the cat girl. I went through all the effort of putting all this hair in last 2 streams. But I am gonna have to shave her today. Because I need to be able to see the torso. Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. The real trouble of an extra arm is shopping for sleep. You're assuming it's coming out of the torso. But yeah. You can also just cut an extra armhole if it's up there, I guess. Okay, maybe I don't have to delete all the hair. Maybe just like this will be enough. Yeah, there we go. This'll work. Clowns? Oh my, really? Where? Where? sneaking in behind. Okay, what are you? Oh, I completely forgot about these. Well, fuck, we'll deal with that later. Little cheek stripes. This... nope, I can't have that sharp bit in there. Oh, I didn't move back to the right place. I need to turn on... I feel like this is off center, but I can't, it's kind of hard to judge. I need to turn on lock default form. Yeah. Ha. Hey everyone, hello. Hello. Hey X-Maniac. Hey Dev. Hey Hex-Maniac. Hey Psychic Refugee. Hey Zero Lagger. Hey Guppers. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, this should be good, right? Source image is locked. Ooh. Ooh. Here. Yeah, there we go. Correctly separated. And, tippity tap 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 tap. You're created too. Uh-huh. My brain's tired. Relatable. Relatable. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And we got you. And I'm going to turn off lock default form immediately. I want to be able to wiggle things around to see. Okay. And you. Yep. Then let's start attaching all of these together. And everything's good, 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 good. Man, I'll probably want the arms in there too, won't I? Let me just... Nope. Let me just... Nope. Let me just... find the correct... There we are. And... Nope. Yeah. There, that'll... fit everything in. Okay. It's huge. It's gonna contain the arms. Are spars bobbing or is the ping duped up again? I think the ping might be duped up again. You know, I can't always ensure consistency with my 18,000 applications, unfortunately. Hold up. Test. Okay, you're connected. The bot token is timed out. Of course, the bot token is timed out. Why would the bot token not be timed out? Imagine things just working. Imagine things just working. Imagine things just working. 12 consistent programs. It's fine. It's fun. It's wonderful. Stars are afraid of cat girls. Maybe they're just afraid to be competing with her shine. Y'all connected? Alright, it's all connected. Now please work. Okay, so there's 2. But of course it continues to not work. I bet if I do it, it's fine. Yeah, it only respects my commands, no one else's. Strange. Who knows? Who knows? There's always something to fix. There's always something. I fixed the thing with my typing in numbers, causing me to take my jacket off this morning. And I was feeling like, yeah, I did it, yeah! I did the thing! Cool. You silly little fool! You're not out of it yet! There's 1,300 programs. You all gotta juggle. Yeah. Aiming's hard. Yeah, one thing. It's like as soon as you solve one thing, something else breaks. It's never just like, okay, I've got it working. It'll stay working now until the heat death of the universe. They're all like, no, how come you haven't been paying attention to me? Please, mother, I demand your attention, I will break. Look at me. Validate me. Ow. But you know, I imagine the same thing as throwing pies at somebody until they acknowledge you. Hey, Alex. Welcome in. Oh, good. Happy hunting today. You'll never take me alive. But God bless you, you can try. To glue the arms right around here, so I'm just preemptively doing this. I'm just gonna copy it over to the bottom part. I know where the glue should be. I'm an old hat at this. Sometimes I'm like, damn, how fast would I learn if I was like doing models as work? People must just 3 models later be like, oh, what was I thinking back then? I was so foolish. I can't believe I didn't apply this technique. Hey, Ari Pie, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? This is, I'm so sorry, The immediate thing that came to my head, I'm so sorry that it took you, that you had to learn about, a BO coming from Supernatural now, in the year of our Lord 2024. For some reason I just assumed that everybody knows these things. Welcome in! Now that's a greeting! I feel like this is overkill. After what I learned with the hair, where it's like, you don't have to do a mesh that looks good, it's fine. I'm like, why am I wasting my time with doing any sort of detail? But this is more complex than the hair. The hair is not going to be doing anything sort of 3-dimensional. It's just kind of like floofing, you know? This is more complex. This is more nuanced. Or so I tell myself. Necessary shortcuts. I don't. No. That is not something I have yet. No. Not remotely. I've been admiring. I think it was a post by End2 Klein. Something where it's like how to do an optimal orb mesh for ideal deformation and rigging, and it was so simplified, and I've got it favorited so that when I go back and I do my anime vampire girl again, I can apply the knowledge to all the little pearls in her fit. But I'm definitely somebody who goes way too hard on these, and then it's a detriment or a time waster or a blah 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 etc. You knew but had no idea came from a live journal post about the actual actors. Yeah. Well, you know, everyone's got to learn sometime, right? You know, people are always, like, everybody's always learning something new. Everybody's always learning something new every single day. Me included. It's just always beautiful when you, like, see somebody and you're like, oh, they didn't, oh, they didn't know. I'm so sorry. I mean, congratulations. Now you have that in your brain forever. Enjoy! Please, there we go. Yeah, I can be really bad about being obsessed over details, but one thing I found is I've got 2 pictures that I will never share. 2 pictures that I drew at a time where I was able to draw a lot better than the results, and the reason why they turned out so bad is because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make these pictures so fucking polished. I'm gonna go so in on just smoothing out every detail and making them look as good as possible. They look terrible. They look terrible. And those are like my monuments to hubris, TM. Where it's like, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Try and keep it simple. And like, it's been taking me a while to apply that same logic to Live2D that like, you know, these lessons that I learned, old man, years and years ago with just traditional illustration. And I think I had the big breakthrough with me, Goofy Ha0nk. It's model right here that you are seeing. And the fact that I wasn't exhausted after I finished it. Oh, I hit the solo button. You need to find live tutorials to make things like that easier. See, I feel like there aren't really any tutorials at that level. I've talked about this before, but there's a glut of, so this is your first model tutorials, or so this is your first time using this, so this is your first time using this. Are you scared of glue? Check out this tutorial. But for like mid to advanced level stuff, where it's like, okay, so you've made your models, but this is how you make them smarter. This is how you do more improved workflows. That, I don't think there are any tutorials in that area. I don't see them. For me, it's just like something I've had to struggle with myself, and also, let me see here. Hold up. Looking at my bookmarks. Yeah, it's been pretty much like figuring it out myself and seeing single image tutorials on Twitter and being like, oh, sorry, it was Mr. Quenchy. It was Mr. Quenchy. Here. Can I share this fucking post? This is the Mr. Quenchy post that had my brain go like, huh? What? This is all you need to do? Let me share it with the class. Okay, observe. So this is, let me zoom in. This is all you need to do to rig a sphere that's able to be deformed at like peak value. And the two ways that I have learned things I have not seen anywhere else has been, one, random posts on X just thrown into the Twitter void. Help, I saw X and I said that. That's not, it's the forbidden name. It's the forbidden name. And secondly, Live2D Juku automated translations. The amount of information that I could pick up about how to use Live2D if I spoke Japanese. Their tutorials are really useful, but like I can't understand them. I can only understand the ones that have been translated, and that's like 8% of them. And every single time I watch one of those videos, like they'll be like, oh, and then you can right click here and choose this from the drop down menu, and I'm like, what? How come nobody's ever mentioned this? There's like in Vertex, in mesh editing, you can select two vertices. This is like a very standard tool set for 3D animation. You can right click, you can merge them together. Okay, you can only do it when you're editing one mesh, but like I didn't know that right-clicking would do anything. And I sure didn't know that it would have exclusive options, because there's so many times where it's like you'll click on something and the options there are also in some other drop-down menu, but there's other places where you right-click and you get options that are available nowhere else, and there's 30,000 screens in this program, so it's not like you can go through and manually check them all. Yeah, the advanced secrets, I don't think it's trade secrets. I think it's time. I think once you get to the level where you've sunk enough time into the program to learn these secrets, it's gonna like take precious hours out of your rigging day to make these videos, and you've got so many clients lined up that you don't have the time anymore. So it's like when people start rigging in Live2D, then they have time to do all these tutorials about all these techniques that they're discovering, and as soon as they get like big enough that they're just being inundated flooded with clients, then they don't have time anymore. Like, I see so many times when somebody's rigging on stream and someone's like, oh, how do you do that? And they'll be so willing to show it off at the moment. They'll be like, oh yeah, this is how you do it. You do it this and this and this. Yeah, that's how it is. And they're like, oh, could you put up a YouTube video? And they'll be like, yeah, sorry, that would take like a lot of time. I don't have that time. I can't do that. But you can clip this. You can clip this moment in this video and just remember it like that. So it's really just art grind set. Gotta make that money. There we go. Why didn't I do the inside of this? I did the arms. I didn't do the inside of this. I'm such a fool. It's okay, I can do it now. Oops. There. That makes so much. Yeah. I don't. If there's anybody out there gatekeeping Live2D right now, it's gonna be really funny because it's not gonna be one of the original people who, like, came in at the ground floor. Because that's like Brian from Iron Vertex, who made tutorials on it. It's gonna be somebody who came in like a more recent generation and learned through those tutorials. So it's gonna be somebody who benefited from other people's knowledge sharing, being like, yeah, I will refuse to show my techniques because I am threatened by other people. You know, and that'd be silly. At least, that's my theory. My game theory. Okay, how do I want to do the arms? I really want to have it so that there's a toggle to raise the hands up. But that's going to be like a pretty big rotation of this forearm. That feels very ambitious. Very ambitious. But you know, I love being overly, okay, I'm gonna have to play around with the glue, but this elbow's not too bad. The elbow bend right here, I thought was gonna be a lot worse. Maybe we should rig a job or something. You need to watch more, because, well, I mean, I've seen the standard, like, how does I start rigging workflow go. People begin with doing props and VTS Pog models, you know, little mascots, little things like that. And as they work in those, they get more comfortable with the software, and they're like, okay, now I can start doing humans. I mean, like, I technically started kind of like that, you know. I did Mug Goofy first, but I just had no chill, and I went all the way as fast as possible. So, like, the Goofy equivalent of slowly starting and making my pace suit me. So hey Moody, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, that looks very normal. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Wow, that was so much less painful than I thought it was going to be. Like there's this is more example of things that nobody talks about. Oh. You have the option of selecting a point in a parameter and doing Shift Control C, and that copies the value of that parameter point. And then if you move to another parameter point, you can do Shift Control V, and that pastes the value that it was set at in the previous parameter point into the other. But there's also blend form, which is Shift Control B, which then can create like a point that's like a combination of the two values. But if you go into the negatives, it inverts the weight of the values being applied. It's like, I've watched the Live2D Juku translated explanation of blend form 18 times, and I still don't understand all the capabilities that it possesses. And nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it, but they're like, oh yeah, you just use this to do head angles and stuff. And I'm like, what? Yeah, let's see here. Let's ooh, what can I use that's really gonna show up cursed? You'll do. You'll do just fine. Okay, so I've got this angle. I'm gonna copy it with Shift Control C. Oh, I can do this. Hold up. Ha. Shift Control C. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna Shift Control B, and you can't see it. There you are. Now you can see it. It's a blend setting box that pops up, and if you set the compatibility to low enough, strange, dark, eldritch things start happening. But they left this in because they found useful ways of using it to edit stuff. But it's like if you do plus, it applies more and more of moving the face towards the other points in the parameter, and if you do minus, it applies it like away from those points in the parameter. It's insane. It's insane. You made your model on a much older version of Live2D, and a lot of these tools are super new to me. I don't know if this is a new tool or not, because I never saw it being talked about in new release videos. I think this might just be like a secret older tool that nobody talks about and is not known to the public. That's the part that makes my brain explode. It's the fact that this is not... Like, honestly, with the new versions of Live2D that come out, I'm pretty good at keeping on top of the new features because they do showcases and demonstrations, and every single VTuber is like, oh, I'm not VTuber, VTuber rigger is like, oh, check this out, oh, check that out, oh, check this out. It's the older things, it's the baked in stuff, it's all that information where I'm like, why is nobody doing videos on this? Please explain. Let's check out this arm. Let's check out this arm. So, I really want to go higher. It's gonna go higher. Yeah, so with your hands up, like if you're doing a bust up stream, Then the hands will be raised and visible. And then if you don't want to, you can have them down. That's the idea. Oh, but I'll have to turn the hands themselves. Like this? I don't think it'll work like this. Yeah, no, it's deforming. Gross. No, I gotta use a rotation deformer. Very well. And like, there's cool fun tricks you can do to have a rotation applied with a rotation deformer and then retroactively like apply them to a regular mesh. Because one thing that's a problem with the rotation deformers is that as soon as you have them applied, nothing from above in the hierarchy can affect that element anymore. So if you want to still have that happen, you can like do the animation with the rotation deformer and then bake that into the regular warp deformer below. Things like that where it's like, I had to dig for these tutorials. I had to chew through YouTube. They're not commonly done. If you want my first model from start to finish tutorial, there are plenty. How come the hand's not in front of the burbles? Huh? Huh? Did I not put them in the right order? Yes, it is. There. Bah. And it's like some of the things that aren't explained. Once you've got like a feeling for the software, you can kind of go, okay, so I know I've played around a bit. I think theoretically it's possible with the tools provided that I could do X, Y, or Z. Like, when I did my drinking mug, everything I did for that was based off of the Wish of a Dream. It was me going, theoretically this seems like something I could do. I've got no tutorial, I'm flying totally blind, let's just stick it together and see if it works. And it did. So I feel like that's how most people, level up their tech. Is they just start operating off of prayers and dreams and stuff and just going, this seems possible. I feel in my bones. This music's putting me to sleep. Not saying it's not good. But boy, is it sending me to sleepy time. Just turns into a platform you can experiment with. Yeah. But unfortunately, that does rely on you having, like, time to experiment and, the brain type to experiment. Or being friends with people who fall into those categories. Either one or the other. Like, I know a lot of riggers who complain that they feel like their skills are getting stagnant because they have no time to try anything new. Because every time it's like, hey, I want a model. Okay, cool. This is how long it's taken for me to get all my models done in the past. So this is like the shortest time I can get a model done for you. Okay, cool. That'd be great if you could. Thanks. It's like, okay, I gotta get this done. I gotta just do what I know and not try anything, because if I try something and number one, I work slower than usual because it's my first time, or number two, it fails and I have to revert all of it and it's a waste of time, then I am no longer operating at peak work per minute, and I am no longer earning like a minimum wage or whatever. So I see a lot of people who are always like, oh, I'm really thankful for this client who I talked with and who explicitly gave me permission to spend as long as I need to on their model to try new things and to give me time to learn and experiment. And this is how we got this neat groundbreaking feature in. You try something, does not work out, you waste so much time. Yep. I had that with my old model, where I was just all I wanted to do was take my fucking jacket off and still be able to like type on my keyboard and like use my other features that I rigged in, but I couldn't get it to work with how I set my glue up and stuff. So I spent hours and hours and hours making the most overcomplicated deformer tree because I was just trying to like constantly offset and balance movement and stuff when I have my different 18,000 different toggles on, and it just never worked. And I was like, fine, I'm gonna make a new model then. I'm gonna make a new one. And here I am. But that was for myself, so I could afford to do that. You know, every single model I rig is for me, and to me alone. And like, I do want to make this one a free model available to people, but I didn't make this because I wanted to have a free model available for people. I didn't do this because I wanted like a nice grand way to get people to be aware of my work. I did this because I wanted to draw. I wanted to draw a fucking cat girl progenitor. That's it. It's so self-indulgent. Because I got my brain factory job, so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Heck, I can just do this. Copy these. Copy these points on the warp deformer here. Control-Shift-C. Go over here. Paste them in. Stay in relative position. There we are. Bada bing, bada boom. Your first model was draft used on outdated software. It just never made another because people were kind of okay with it. I'm thinking about my first model. This is another thing where it's like drawing for Live2D and drawing regular illustrations. I feel like they use different parts of your art brain. Because I did not draw bad back. I drew pretty much the same as I draw now. Like, let's hold on. Let's see here. What can I do? Yeah, okay, this works. Yeah, okay. So this is the oldest concept art character sheet I ever drew for myself. Right? This was a couple of years ago. But I haven't really made any major changes or steps in like my technical skill to be able to render bodies and faces, right? No secret sauce. None! Right? Yeah. I did learn through this that you if you want to put cool elements in, don't fucking put them in on the back. Hot tip! When you're consistently facing forward, no one can see what's behind you. That's how third dimensions work. That's how you know, right? So like this is my level. I've never shown this off before because I want to pretend that I'm more consistent than I am. I want to pretend that I don't have the low lows. I want to like curate a lie, the same lie that all other artists curate online, where all of their work is consistently of the same consistency and only ever improves. And so I've never shown you guys my very first prototype. Earliest. You gotta be nice to me, alright? You gotta be nice to me! This is good. Oh. Alright. Please. I'm showing you my most sensitive underbelly. Don't put a stick in it. Don't poke it. No matter what you... Alright, well... You say that, but... I don't think you understand. No one else here... Yeah, true. Here You're pink-skinned? Always have been. I was always... You were expecting... Oh, wait. Let me ruin it for you. Let me make it worse. Oh, did I could have sworn I rigged the mouth. I didn't. I never rigged the mouth. Okay, yeah, I got here. Look. See cursed little teeth sticking out when the head goes up. I got here and I was like, something is wrong with this, but I don't know what. But like, I just draw this. This was the same, like. I feel like this is a lot worse. Like, a whole lot worse than these. Just like, technically speaking. Thumbs up, pantyhose from the neck down, baby. It's like my, oh god, it is. You're right. You're correct. But then, I got like here, and I was like, this looks fine. I think I was noticing this, like the white here. This was like covering up the inside of my mouth with lips, which is one of the two ways of rigging mouths, but having this go so unsuccessfully ever since I did this. Look, it's going outside the line of my mouth. Ever since doing it this way and it just turning out so bad, now I always use the other technique, which is gluing the insides of my mouth to my lips. Technically speaking. Live2D forces you to draw super stiff. It does, it does. Let's see here. Is this... Oh man, how long is this gonna take to load? I think this is the one with the bad face, with the bee face. Yeah, this is like... Compared to the first one, this face is not too bad, but I don't like it at all. I don't like this. This face looks powerfully incorrect to me, anatomically, in every single element. It looks violently cursed. And I was thinking of doing a third version after this. Like this is like the first Live2D that I lived in on stream. And then after a while, I think my eyes caught on with what was wrong. I think that's how it worked. And so I was pretty okay with the rest of the body. Like there's no fucking movement. There's no movement here. But I was like, you know, it doesn't look wrong. It just looks like I just need to go to the bathroom all the time, and that's all that's happening. So I think it was here that I learned how to draw faces like built for Live2D. Yeah. Yeah. So it had the same body, but I took it apart and I glued it together again, and then I drew this different face, which, you know, I can look back on it and feel something other than, like, primal emotions. Something other than... I love the cheek movement. Yeah! Yeah! I mean, now I'm like, oh no, the cheek movement does not match. It doesn't really work when just the mouth itself is moving. But I didn't really understand that I needed to attach to the jaw, not the mouth. Now I know. Now I've learned. But I think, yeah, it took me one complete model that I wore for a couple of months. One absolutely cursed model, which we're never gonna speak of again. And a fair bit of, like, messing around with simpler stuff, like this. I think I had the mug, and I think I also did Baby Goofy, Baby Gum Goofy, and maybe the Magic School Bus, all done in that era. I think all of those together. That's how many full complete models I made before I reached a point where now I consider it, like, technically proficient enough that I can look back on it and be like, yeah, okay, you know, it was a starter. It was babies first. You felt such primal emotions when you opened Cubism on your first. Yeah. It's like ripping off the band-aids, but the band-aid's infinite, and so you never run out, and so the ripping is just ongoing. Just like. You need to make more models to actually. Yeah. It sucks, but also like. Man, doesn't it like, I know as observers, the experience might be different, but like, don't lie to me. There's something deeply satisfying about seeing a static little image suddenly spring to life, suddenly asterisk after 180 hours or something. There's magic in watching something you could. Yeah, I feel like it's gotten buried now, for good reason, because I've sent a lot of messages after it, therefore it's been buried. But I talked about my first time doing animated Live2D models on Twitter, and it was on Tumblr. It was back in the day on Tumblr. It was years ago, years and years ago. I don't know if it was Cubism, if it was like a proto-early version of their software, or if it was another company and they and Cubism, I think it was like another company, but they and Cubism had like kind of roughly equivalent, very, very simplified versions of the software that they have today, which was used only for like app games on mobile, to have your characters just have a little bit of movement to their faces and stuff like that. And for a couple of months, it caught on really, really hard on Tumblr. Unfortunately, the programs didn't have English translations, so we were relying on the good graces of the 8 people on Tumblr who could translate the Japanese for us and provide like screenshots of the program with the English labels pasted in over top. But even back then, I was like, and I made like 12 of them. I made like 12 of those little fuckers. People were like, oh, how did you get this to work? And I was like, oh, you just do this and that. But it was very limited because you couldn't actually connect it to any movement. In the free version, you could just, it had like pre-made simple animations that you could cycle through, where it's like head turns to the side, eyebrows go down, eyes open, mouth smiles, you know, like that, and then it would loop. So once I did all of those, there wasn't much I could do with them after other than admire the movement. But even back then, I fucking knew it was gonna be something. Proto-Cubism program, forgot the name, was tweening but evolved to what Live2D is today. Yeah, I think I remember people talking at the time about 2 different programs. You know what? I could probably find out. I'm saying all these words, and yet you give me the grace of a couple of seconds. You know, it's all still there. It's all still there. And when I first saw 2D Live 2D stuff, I was like, wait, I'm getting the weirdest deja vu. I'm getting the weirdest deja vu. Wish you learned to draw like 10 years ago instead of a month before your model debut. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it's like no matter when you learn to draw, you're always gonna find like some reason to be like, oh man, I wish. Oh, it's recording my scrolling. It's recording my scrolling through Tumblr. Hold up, let me. Fuck off, last key pressed. Be gone. Like, I remember when I got into art college. I was like, man, I wish I had learned to draw like closer to when I was older. I wish I hadn't started drawing when I was like little baby hands, because then I could have learned the correct techniques from the ground up instead of having to spend years unteaching myself my terrible, incorrect art skills. Also, hey Albrook, welcome in! Tumblr was wild 10 years. I honestly did not interact with the Tumblr community for the most part. I came onto Tumblr from LiveJournal only to serve as like a place where I could put my drawings, because LiveJournal was being overrun with bots. It was great. It was wonderful. Love it so much. So I was like, fine, I'll move sites. Fine, whatever. I didn't even like it. It was called Emo Furry. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. No, wait, no, I'm pronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Here, like this, like this. Here. Emo Furry. There. Not Emo Furry. So like... tutorials on complete emo furry, blah blah, 2014. Learning into... okay, that's in 2019. That's new. 2015. Yeah, 2014. I think it was around 2014 that it blew up on Tumblr. Oh, these are for 2020. People are still using it in 2023? Girl, no! Girl, no! You don't have to live like this! You don't have to live like this! Live2D Cubism Free offers every single feature that Emo Furry did back in... Emo Furry did back in the day. Return to... You don't have to, though! You don't have to! Is that really better? It's not spelled F-U-R-R-Y, so, maybe? I don't know. You joined Tumblr because he was getting into photography, and my friend was like, hey, this new photography site that just got created. Oh, wow, that was like the ground floor. Yeah. Back when Tumblr was supposed to be used for photographs. Oh, how the internet changed that. I love seeing sites where it's like, they were designed for one use, and then the entire internet kicked down the door and was like, but can we put our super Huluk stuff here? But like a lot of Tumblr community I didn't interact with back at the time, in the day. And I had to like retroactively be exposed to it. Like the Onceler. I was blissfully sitting in my own corner, drawing my silly little pictures and putting them up somewhere so that I would have recordings of them, unlike putting them up on a site like Angel Fire, where they would just delete your account and all your images would be gone. It was my little archiving tool as I was blissfully, completely blind to every single community. I remember once somebody was like, hey, don't go in this tag. There's people from 4chan posting gore there. And I was like, cool, I don't use tags. In my own little corner. But like that was... I honestly, when I first heard of VTubers, I didn't even think of them being 2D. I didn't even stop to like let a single iota of my mind think about it. I was like, oh no, they're 3D. All VTubers are 3D. The first time I heard about VTubers was a friend of mine. It showed me Project Melody back when she first came on the scene. I don't know when that was. I feel like that was 2018, maybe? But, like, I saw it at her, and I was like, okay, cool, neat. Not something I'd ever do. And then I have no idea about any other aspects. Not a single clue. And then I guess it was in the pandemic when did we actually reach the end of the playlist? That's never happened before. I think it's because I started playing it pretty far through. Let's go back to Super Paper Mario. My child, my favorite, my blessed. And then the scene was born. Yeah, it was. It grew, and it became. I feel like it's slowed down in the amount of new people joining, but I'm not sure. Sometimes I'll think that, and then sometimes I'll go on Twitter and be like, oh man, there's a lot of new people here. Like, new companies are starting every single day with like a full roster. I'm like, damn, okay. So, maybe it's just, you know, when I first joined, I followed a lot of people who start around the same time I did. I'm happy to say most of them are still here. And when I see them posting their anniversary, that triggers my memory that, oh shit, mine might be coming up. That's how I remembered when mine was this year. I saw somebody else who started around the same time as me, and I was like, what? Wasn't they? Oh wait, when was mine? I was so smooths. There's big lots of people joining every day, new companies constantly. It's sort of, yeah. It's just a new kind of streaming now, and new streamers are born every day. There's one born every minute. As long as there's weaves of untold amounts of money, there will always be VTubers. Yeah. Although there are VTubers who I feel like definitely don't fall under the weeb category as strongly. Like when I came into the VTuber community, I hadn't been exposed to this level of weebery for many years, and I kind of thought that it had died down. I kind of thought people weren't this intense anymore. Like, I was more into like webcomic communities. That's more where I was around before, or just not really anything. But like I saw more stuff from webcomic communities, and it's not as it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. Consider yourself more of a Twitch native rather than a weeb, so when you started and people were asking your favorite collab, you're like, who? Yeah. The first VTubers I saw that made me want to start were not in a corporation, so I was blindsided to that whole aspect of it. Like, I don't follow idol culture, any of that stuff. It was, I don't remember who it was. There's an artist whose work I like, but it's kind of now it's suddenly become like a J.K. Rowling thing where you have to be like, I love Harry Potter, wish I knew who created it though. So I'm not gonna name their name anymore. I think I used to talk about them sometime. But can I collect horizontally? Yeah! Magic. But they were doing a lot of VTubers, and I was like, damn, this is making me act up. I want to try. The music's really loud? Is it not? It's not ducking! It's not quacking! What the fuck? Hold up, hold up, hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Can you duck? Hello? Hello? There we go, right? There. Sorry, my duck got taken away. It's okay, it's back now. There we are. No lie, I don't think of myself much as a weeb. Most anime you consume is watching streamers who just happen to be anime people. Yeah. Somebody came into my stream a while ago and was like, "Hey, what anime have you watched recently? What's your favorite? What's your favorite comics?" And I had to be like, the last time I watched anime was the year that Ha0nk came out. Sorry. The last anime that I watched made me really mad, and it drove me off. I stopped watching for a long time, and then Ha0nk came out, and I was like, "Damn, I really like Ha0nk. Maybe I'm gonna give new releases a try again. Maybe I'm just gonna consume everything that comes out and see what happens." And then what happened was me going, "Wow, that sucked! Wow, I can't believe they ruined their story." And that was with the first Symphogear. And I was like, "Fine, I've stopped. I'm not going back there after all." But I do know my weeb roots, and I do love a lot of the art and aesthetics, so I can never talk too badly about it. If it was not for anime, I would not draw the way I do today, for better or for worse. We discovered VTubers because all the artists used to follow started drawing them. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. I'm really bad at following people. I think on my old social media accounts, I don't even use them anymore. I followed maybe 40 people. And I was like, how do people deal with following over 100? So when it's like, man, Goofy doesn't follow a lot of people on their social media. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. It's significantly more than I used to. Symphogear, yeah. I was so mad at the end. I really thought they were going to make it like a much darker, more emotional story. I thought the main character was gonna die at the end, and it was going to be like a cycle of the beginning where the main character watches somebody else die and like takes up their mantle, and I thought it was gonna be like the next generation are gonna take up the mantle after seeing the main girl die to protect them, and it was gonna be like the circle of life, only with magical girls. And I was like, hell yeah, let's go, I love this. And then it didn't happen, and I was like, why would you do something so bad? So bad and wrong, huh? Yeah, say, okay, yeah, cool. Glad it wasn't just me. Nah, it broke my heart. And there have been a bunch where it's like, I acquired them and I was like, I'm gonna watch this, like Penguin Drum. I think I got like partway through that, and then it was just like, I never felt the urge to continue watching it. I would get to, I'd be like, oh, it's okay. And then I'd have other things I'd need to do in my life. And I'd just never go back to it. So clearly didn't grip me that strongly. I need something to really take me in a chokehold, or be short. One or the other. Like, I'm much better at reading stuff. If a wealthy clown came on chat recruiting to the circus, would I? Nah. Nah. I don't need money. I don't want money. I give money away. People follow hundreds of accounts, but really only follow like 10 or so. Yeah. Yeah. No, because they need 8 more. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that so much. I think watching TV show. Honestly, you know what it was? You know what it was? I think watching Supernatural made me hate long series. I think that was it. I think that was it. Yeah. I remember I watched the first season of Supernatural when it came out, and I was like, hell yeah, this is fun. I don't usually like scary stuff, but this balances scary and camp and fun, and this is a fun road trip story, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm down. This is the kind of horror that I can eat. And then it just kept going, and it kept going, and it turned into like like a soap opera with angels, air quotes, and demons who are just like magical girls. I don't know what. And I got to one season where I think Castiel died and came back to life, and the brothers were arguing again after making up 2 episodes ago at the end of the last season. I was like, you know what? I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm so fucking tired of you. What, you all have the emotional maturity of a 3-month-old. I'm leaving. This plot is never going anywhere. I watched TV on an actual TV. Okay. Yeah, when I was in my art school era, I had access to a TV. That's the only time in my life that I was living in the floorboards of a building that had cable. And I used that time to get really angry at Supernatural. Time well spent. Time well spent. Best episode was the Scooby-Doo one. They had so many good, like, funny comedy ones. Every single season they had, like, at least one. Like, I love the Groundhog Day one. But it was like, there's one really funny episode, and then just unending slog. I'm out. Well, I'm also a Buffy's fan. I never finished Buffy. I watched, I think, like, the first season or something. It was okay. I watched Dollhouse, and that really confused me, and that put me off a lot of his other shows. At least Destia. See, I don't ship stuff, so I was, like, completely unaware of that until... Well, I guess, like, they had one episode that literally pointed the camera at the fact that people were shipping the brothers. Guys, secretly an evil clown. I am a good clown. I have been officially signed that by the VTuber's VTuber, Kongo Kotsuretsu. That's not how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry. Kongo the Immortal Ninja. I disagreed at the time, but, you know, I'll take whatever plausible deniability I can get. Alright? Okay, I think I want... I'm just gonna tie all the fucking physics together. Am I? No, I'm not. Never mind. Make a statement and then immediately backtrack on it. That's the way. That's the way. Everyone knows Yeah. That's my ultimate trump card. Where people are like, "Oh, Goofy, are you evil?" Every single thing in my streams that I smash with impunity is consenting, all right? We all love it here. You're stabbing. Stab away. Go nuts. Live your best life. So I think I did something like this with how did I do my own physics? Hold up. I need to research my past choices. But yeah, it was I think it was like every fucking TV show on the air at that time. Yeah, I did. I moved okay, cool. Research complete. Now I know. It was like pretty much every single TV show on at that time that I started watching going, "Oh, this will be good. Oh, this is I have hope for this. This is a very interesting premise. Yes, boy, am I glad I started consuming cable TV. Now I'm filled with hope for the entertainment industry." Every single one of those was sacrificed on the altar, covered in blood and guts. The altar of one more season. Heroes, Supernatural. I think Misfits was later, but Misfits. And that's when I gave up on watching TV. This is why I only watch YouTube documentaries on old forgotten video games. I was driven out of all the other spaces, my faith taken and thrown back at me. Or you know, whatever. Heroes, yeah. Also, hey, Kiro, welcome in. Yes, you have accurately ascertained that I am animating in Live2D. How very astute. So thank you for the follow. Enjoy new life as a piece of gum. Sometimes when I just want to be angry, I'll go and I'll read the Wikipedia summaries of heroes. If I just want to, like, flex my anger muscles. Works every time. Just like, oh, yes, the hatred flowing through me. I can feel it. Ooh. Cute retro cat. Yeah. How do I throw money at? You can't. That's the trick. I've made it impossible. I don't want people to spend their money on me. I want people to take that money and spend it on themselves. Or charities. Hello, loyal subjects! Hello! Well, hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? Here, let me, there we are. That looks good. Ha! Yes, it's me, Prince Goofy Ha0nk, your loyal, ruler-to-be. The prince of... Yeah! Ignore Prime Reality Goofy. Prime Reality Goofy doesn't know what they're fucking talking about. Money's great. Subscribe to me today! Thank you, loyal subjects. This is how you first... Oh, I can't even imagine. Although, like, it's not as big of a jump scare as, like, the bus, right? Once I got raided when I was in bus form, that was awkward. I felt like I was caught with my pants down. But yes. Corporate Goofy is in the house. Welcome in. And I just gotta deal with the fact that I can't bounce anymore. It's the fact that I'm wearing gold monarch boots. They just keep me anchored to the floor. Did I not? I didn't do this. There we go. You're obsessed with this little guy. Can you get an OC rundown? You sure can. Hi, my name's Ha0nk, and I'm the Prince of the Bubblegum Kingdom. One day I want to run away and join the circus and/or poison my dad so I can become king. I love rescuing princesses, which, you know, I'll take what I can get. Sometimes they're shaped like death claws. And I've had a classical education, which means I've never left my house and I don't know anything. But that's, you know. What do you need to know when you're divinely appointed as a ruler? Nothing. Also, I was sponsored by a large company to become a VTuber. I'm deep in their pockets. Hence the corporate VTuber inspired model, which I spent a lot of time studying how to correctly create one of these, and this was the result. Gold restraints to keep our prince. Yes, exactly. To protect me from the bandits and communists and all sorts of other undesirables that roam outside the palace walls. Yeah. Yeah. You know, them. The bus is literally the best model. It's got some charm. It's got some charm. I've got ideas. Oh, loyal subjects, you don't even know. Because I haven't shared them with you. And you haven't quite unlocked that mind reading capability yet, have you? Everyone's waiting. But I have ideas for strange and bizarre forms. And I want to do it all so that they can be easily toggled on and off with redeems. This is only just the beginning. This is only just the beginning. We can go deeper. And dang commies, I'll tell you. At someone's chest, you thought it was a wheel of cheese? Why not both? Do you think it's Gouda? You can read my mind. I am thinking about the Johnny Bravo Clown World YouTube. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Ha0nk. I am thinking about the Jenny Nicholson Disney Star Wars YouTube video. Almost nailed it, though. You got the platform right, though. So, like, 6 out of 10? Still pretty impressive. Let's just do it like this. I feel like this was a mistake, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not 100% reliable, but it's getting there. Yeah, exactly. If you can be consistent enough to prove that it's not luck, then it's just taking its time. It's, you know, the organ's growing. It's developing. Looking good. Looking good. I'm not sure I want that arm to move that much, actually. Maybe just a little bit like that. I might even overshot with the neck and the head. Oops. I didn't want all that selected, just you And you. Why do I keep accidentally... I know how to operate this program. Easy peasy. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Green Clonk. Let's see here. How's the farm going? Oh, wow, it is... What's with that massive tomato? What's going on there? Also, we have so much money. And we've unlocked pumpkins. Cool. Alright. Let's do some green peas. Green peas, da-da-dum, da-dum. Just everywhere. Just pee it up. And that should be 60, right? No, it's 32. We need 60. Are you now 60? Yeah! And then next we need... Oh, we need even more later. We also need 90 of these. So I'll just... Yeah, there we go. The famine has been rough on us. Apparently, subject, you didn't tell me you were starving. I would have given you some cake. That's the most glorious tomato, though. I hope it doesn't rot. Apparently, like, rotting is a mechanic in this game. Oh, there we go. I just had to click it a bunch of times. Very well. I will engage with your systems, video game. Oh! Guess what? I saw the lemon meme. Yesterday people were was it you, Lurch? Was it you or was it Dr. Freenote? I remember it was one of you honorific boys. But I don't remember if it was the one of you that's got the doctorate. You did. Yeah. I finally saw a lemon meme today. I got really excited. I finally saw a VTuber doing the lemon meme. I feel so involved now. Ooh, look at the gables going up. Ah. What? Okay. I could stare at that for hours. Idle games are like, play me in the background, and I'm like, no, you're my foreground, baby. Reno's the only qualified one here. Yeah. But not that kind of a doctor. The other one. Oh, haha. Now you're gonna see my beautiful censoring technique. Time to rig these kitties. I know it's usually puppies, but you know, theming, right? Masterfully done. Thank you. No one at Twitch will suspect a thing. Connect! Why won't you connect? Why won't you connect? I am bamboozled. What's wrong with you? Why are you... Nope. Let's try this again from the start, chap. Lovely. Great. Click here, and then click. There we are. And then click here. And click there. There we are! That's not so fucking complicated, now is it Live2D? You're expecting no. I'm not leaving my mark on on this model like that. That's not my hidden secret signature. Although I am thinking I might just merge this with the top. I don't know. I was like, well, it's easier to keep them separate just in case I need to. It's my rigging brain where it's like, oh, always remember. If you separate them, you can do more minute details that you don't need to and you're trying to avoid because that's not a healthy way to get through these models. Don't do that! But if you do... You know what would be really appropriate is if I had a jug model. Which I guess jugs are just larger mugs, right? If you look at like the etymology of a cup. Right? Think about it. What is a jug but an oversized mug? Could Goof Mug be a jug? I imagine if you, like, make it large enough, you know, you scale it up. Maybe if you gave it, like, one handle on either side, then you're either in mug or sippy cup territory. I should have just done all these shirts together as one. Why didn't I? Why didn't I? They'll never be separate. Why? Don't be like me. Don't make my mistakes. Draw everything together. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Be a more formidable foe. True, true. Stop connecting. Stop connecting. Please. I've made a mistake. That's okay though, it can be fixed. Here we are. How long have we been going for? One thing about your boy Rusty's retirement is it sure does block all my views of every single clocks that I own. Almost US. I'm getting instinctively good at knowing. It's happening. I'm finally growing my VTuber organ. It's manifesting. Or I guess my streamer organ. Finish this, and then I'll have a look at exactly how much time I've got left. You're done. Doodle. I'll do the proper waste of time, but I'm still gonna do it because it looks nice. It makes my brain release the good chemicals. Okay, there we are. 150. Oh wow! You weren't kidding about close. You were not kidding about close. Sliding in at the hour. Is that a shadow? It's a shadow. It's supposed to be underneath the shirt, so that when Girly turns to the side, there can be shadows cast. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that. We'll see. We'll see. I might just glue all these parts together. Not here, but in the Dwan program. So all the separation will be a waste of time. Also moisturize. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. What did we do today? I talked. I talked, and I got the start of the body, and I did a lot of meshes, and arm down, arm up, arm down, arm up. Yeah, okay, not bad. Yeah, I did a whole bunch. I did a whole bunch. Yeah. Gonna take that. I think it's like the fact that I rigged on Friday, that I was like, oh, I did so much on Saturday. I did all the hair. No, that was 2 days. That was 2 days, and one of those was a 4-hour art stream. You're gonna get less done if you compare yourself to 7 hours. That's just how it's gonna be. So much good stuff. Yes, yes. And speaking of good stuff, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna fill up my chug jug again, and then I'll be back. And we're gonna do some Peter shorts. And I don't know if we're going to reach like end game, because yesterday I was talking many words about. Oh, we can go get the extra fire form tomorrow at the start of stream or whatever. I'm gonna explore the rest of the ice area. I kind of also just want to go and find the next areas. I kind of also just want to do that. I want to go and I want to see if I can collect the remaining Peter forms. Because we did a lot there yesterday. We really got through them. We knocked them out of the park even. My Goofy is such an efficient... You can hear me? You can hear me? How dare you gaslight me, subject? Off with your head! Oh wait, no, you mean Friday. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, sorry, don't off with your head. Keep your head on. Keep your head on. Become Peter Hole. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, I am gonna stop the stream and restart it for VOD purposes. But I will see you guys